Hiya and welcome to another one of my videos. So what we got today, basically, for the last week I have been on CBD products. I've bought a collection from various places. I will give you the links in the description to where I bought everything. I did a video last week which you may have seen on CBD e-liquid, and I'll just show you that again just so you can see. Hang on if I can get into my bag. I have like a baggie I keep all my stuff in. It was some Love CBD. It's a CBD infused e-liquid, 300 milligrams, which is one of the highest milligram e-liquids I could find. It's a whole plant CBD extract, and it is CBD flavoured. It's not actually, it's unflavoured. It hasn't got any other flavours added to it. It's not strawberry, vanilla, whatever, blah blah blah. It is CBD, so just be prepared for that. I'll just show you that product. And if you go to the website, so it's produced in the UK, it includes hemp oil, propyl glycerol, glycerin, and PEG 400, whatever. So that's 10 mil. It was about, it worked out, by the time I added the shipping, it was about £40. So I can't say it's not a cheap option, but I have a pretty decent vaporizer. I have a good tank like this, and I can just, you know, with this e-liquid you might find you need to actually use a proper sub-tank like that, because I used one of my little pen vapes because I thought I'll just keep that separate, just put CBD in it, and it's quite a thick e-liquid, and all I'm getting is basically a burning taste in my pen vape because it's not being absorbed into the coil properly, so into the wick. So I wouldn't really, I'd go for something more substantial. I can give you a few links to a few good places where you can get various vape products. Anyway, so that's Love CBD. Very pleased with that product. The next product I bought, again, came from the UK. It came from a company called Co. I've managed to get, if you can see that sticky brown stuff, it's absolutely everywhere. I bought this particular product, which is CBD Plus, or Plus CBD Oil, Total Plant Complex, and it's basically you get 3 grams in syringe format. Look, it's everywhere. It's so sticky. I've got it on my hands now. Again, this hasn't got a taste to it. Well, I say, I've got it on the furniture now. Great. It has got a taste, but I think you'll find, I mean, I quite enjoy the natural taste of it. But anyway, it comes in a syringe like this. And you want to make sure that's like nice and warm, like say like room temperature type thing. My other products I received this morning actually came in a pretty cold morning. I basically dunked it in a bowl of warm water. That'll fluid it up a bit, and it might make it a bit easier to apply as well, because I find it a nightmare. But with this, basically, I once to twice a day, depending really what's going on and how I feel. I use CBD to manage basically a chronic neuropathic nerve pain condition called complex regional pain syndrome, or reflex sympathetic dystrophy, RSD, you may have heard of as well, which occupies my entire right leg, and as a result of the pain, unable to walk, and I'm a wheelchair user. But I'm hoping with the aid of CBD I'm going to be able to start looking back to doing a little bit of touch weight bearing, because I'm getting really good pain relief results. It's really proving really well for me. So anyway, so this is in the syringe, and I don't really measure. I mean, there is a measure on the back, I don't know if you can see, but I just measure a certain amount either onto my finger, if you don't mind having it look like a finger that's had like, basically looks like you've had like cow dung on it, because it literally is that colour. And want to get it under there, and it'll basically be absorbed through those mucous membranes. I just keep it there as long as possible, and I think they say like 90 seconds. Swish it around your mouth. You can also, if you've got any on your finger, to suck it. Put it in the side of your cheek, that also will get absorbed, and then finally swallow it all. And I'm finding that really well. But yeah, that came from a company called Co, and I think it again was about £40. But that's because it has a reasonably high. Per serving, you're getting 250 milligrams of CBD, so, you know. Oh, just to give you the ingredients we've got there. It says take 1 serving daily. It says take 0.25 ml on a spoon, place in mouth and swallow. So, but it's up to you. It's entirely how you want to do it, like depending on what the nature of your problem is, how much CBD you need to get in. My nerve pain is quite a severe pain condition, so like I always recommended to go for products 15% or higher CBD, basically to get enough CBD in my system to basically start helping with the nerve pain. So onto my next products anyway, swiftly, because this video is going to go on forever otherwise. This is the wonderful product I received this morning. It's come from Holland. Wonderful website. I think they sell it all over the place, this one. It's just a particular website. It's called CBD. I think it's meant to be like a bit of a play on words. And it's a CBD oil. Now, it doesn't actually have the... it's 10% CBD, so it's not quite as much, but I can take more of it. I'm just finding at the moment, just while I was getting into it, that the price of CBD products is quite substantial. But anyway, so this arrived this morning. It's a 10ml bottle, and it was about... I think it was about £30 or €40. It was thereabouts. I can't remember because I bought a couple of things. Again, I will give you the link in the description to the particular website, but... this is fantastic stuff. So I went to try and use it, and it was freezing cold outside, cold morning. It was rock solid. So I was making wool dreadlocks anyway. A nice bowl of warm water, well, reasonably, hot water. Submersed it for about 10 minutes. Gave it a really good shake. And I'll just show you. It's got a dropper. And again, this isn't flavoured. What you want to be doing is aiming. I'll just do some for you now. Just sort of under, like so. Just do a couple of drops. Don't think I took enough up in the first place. But anyway, a couple of drops under. This is where I thought. Or under your tongue. Under your tongue is also a good place. Anywhere like that, it's going to the mucous membranes will absorb. And you're going to get a kick in much better, because I find within just a few minutes of taking this, I can feel the positivity. It makes me giggle. It's a really nice sensation. But what I'll do is I'll hold that there again for about 90 seconds. Leave it there. I know I'm talking at the moment, but it's not going anywhere. And after that, then swish around the mouth, and then I chase it with something else. So, but I'm finding this to be a really super product. I've literally only had it today, but I'm already feeling the benefits of it. It's like, wow, that's really boosting the amount of CBD I'm getting into my body and to the CB1 and 2 receptors. I've read up quite a lot more information and watched a lot more videos since my first CBD video, and I'm aware a lot more of the pharmacology and the action of CBD and how it works within the body. And I studied A-level biology anyway. I find it absolutely fascinating, but I had no idea that we have our own endocannabinoid system, and this is actually, you don't have to be someone with, serious health problems like a lot of us, that are taking it, chronic pain, arthritis, maybe epilepsy. There's like so many conditions that it can help. But I'm sure, you don't need to take a really high dose. If you're just a normal, healthy person and you want to maintain your health, maybe you're someone who suffers with anxiety, and I found CBD is a wonderful relaxant. It won't make you drowsy, it won't make you high, you haven't got the THC, but you're going to get that nice, relaxed, comfortable feeling, which I think is absolutely fantastic. So I'm just going to... I do quite like the taste of CBD oil. And then swallow. I'm just going to chase that. But so the other two products, the one was one I bought, and I also got a free little gift as well. I haven't tried either of these yet. Any of you that have CRPS or RSD will know how awful it is to touch parts of your skin that have this condition. It does such a heightened nerve sensitivity in those areas. It really, really, really hurts. It might be like a burning pain, or just like the intense pressure. So just someone going like that for me will feel like it's being crushed. The sensation is sickening and unbearable. But anyway, on the off chance that I think I might be brave enough to touch my own leg, I've got this, and it's called Trumpetol. It's basically an ointment. They have a website, www.trompetol.org, but I actually got this from the website, which I'll go on to list. It's a cannabinoid complex. Basically, it's basically an ointment, and you know, if I open it up just so you can sort of see, sort of like a, smells lovely. It's got like a Vaseline type quality to it. I'm hoping to use this on the areas where the nerve pain is at its worst, and hopefully that will, you know, sort of seep into the skin and get absorbed, and actually will give me a localized pain relief, as well as the central pain relief I'm getting from the action of the CBD on the CB1, CB2 receptors. So that's fantastic. So I will actually update you in a week or so, let you know how I've got on with the Trompetol and how that has helped me. And then my free little bit is from CBD, the same people who made the CBD oil, and that's a salve, and it's gold, and it's again, it smells really quite wonderful. It's only a little little pot. It smells gorgeous. It's like quite waxy. Just put some on my skin. In fact, actually, what I could do, I've got some. It sort of turns quite buttery under your hand. I've got some burns which I need to treat, so I'm just going to put a little bit on there, and I'm just going to see how they get on. And oh, I've got a nasty cut on that finger. That's actually a burn. I'm just going to get a little bit of the CBD, and it can be used. I think CBD has got such, it's got so far to go in terms of like publicity, you know, and the way I feel is the whole world needs to know this wonderful product has helped me immensely. It's helped me more in the last week, you know, and will continue to do so, I'm sure, than in the 4 years I've been medicated via opiates, anti-epileptics, antispasmodics, you name the list of it. You know, last time I did this video I was still on morphine, and as of the other day, basically, I had stopped my last bit of morphine with the consult of my doctor, and went through a pretty hefty withdrawal, but I come out the other side of it, and I'm so happy to be able to say that I don't exist on opiates anymore. You know, it's something I could never imagine, but CBD, you know, is given me, you know, the hope that you know, there's a future where I do have a better quality of life, better pain relief, better management of my condition. Because as you will well know, there isn't, unless you're in the very early stage of CRPS, there's a greater chance you can reverse the effects of it. Once you've gone into sort of the full stage CRPS, and when you started to have deformation of your limb, which is what's happening in my foot at the moment, and I basically lost range of movement in my knee, and slowly in my hip as well now. You know, your mobility and your function, you know, can be lost so dramatically, you know, and I know that I want to start gradually touch weight bearing, you know, with the help of the CBD to give me that pain relief, you know, to get going again, and maybe even be able to walk, even just with my crutches, you know, just walk a little bit, just in the house. That would satisfy me, you know, to say that I know that I'd done something and I got that far. But there we go. So I digress. So there's some wonderful CBD products. I will give you the links to those wonderful products, and where I got them from and how much they were. It's taken about a week for the stuff to come from Holland, and I'm in the UK. Just under a week, yeah, about 6 days. You can't pay via PayPal, you have to do like a bank transfer. It can get a bit confusing, but they will send you the email with all the bank details, and just do it through your online banking and you should be able to do it fine. Either that or go into your branch, but I managed fine anyway. So I've ordered some kratom. I have ordered some basically red barley, on the premise I've heard that they gives very good relaxation and pain relieving properties, and when that arrives I will be giving you a video all about that too, and showing you what it does basically. You know, I'm a very new person to kratom. I've heard about it a number of times over the years, but it was only the other day I started seriously researching it and thinking, can I use this, pardon me, can I use this as pain relief in my everyday life, you know? So yeah, I look forward to bringing in that video as well. So until next time, peace out, and stay safe.